Yeah, in your drink. I'm going to lighten it up a little bit, but before I even start speaking, everybody on their table will find one of these, and it's a freebie coffee. And I'd like to introduce this gentleman here, Bill, of Zarafas. I think most of us know. And if you haven't got it, if you don't need the card, just give it to me at the end, and I'll make sure it goes in the garbage. I'm going to talk for a few minutes and lighten it up. This is my 5th anniversary for Christmas on the Gold Coast, and when I was coming over here from Canada, people said, hey, let us know what life is like over there, because it's all upside down. So arriving on the 31st of October, I started to make a few notes, and I'm going to read out what my first impressions of life in Queensland was like from somebody coming from Canada. And I mean, my first comment was on August 31st, was I just moved to our new home in Queensland. Now this is the place that really knows how to live. Beautiful sunny days. I come from 30 degrees in Vancouver to 30 degrees on the Gold Coast. Going into a winter in Vancouver, coming to a winter here, and 30 degrees here. This was magic. Beautiful sunny days. What a place. Watch the sunset from the deck. You know, September the 13th, you know, getting 2 weeks later, we're getting a little bit chilly in Canada. Warming up here, boy, up to 33, 35 degrees, no problem. But we lived in an air-conditioned house with a pool, driving, air conditioning in the car, the whole lot. We never missed a beat. What a pleasure. To every day turning into a real sun worshipper I was. By September 30th, been here 30 days, we'd had the backyard landscape, tropical plants, lots of palms. I mean, this is things we couldn't have in Vancouver, because occasionally you get snow, kills it all off. Real breeze to maintain. You just walk around picking out 1-2 weeds a day, nothing to worry about. October the 10th, the temperature hadn't been below 35 all week. Oh boy, how do people get used to it? I'm beginning to think, you know. Well, you know, at least it was kind of windy that day, so that broke up a bit of it. Taking longer to get used to the heat than I really thought. Now, October the 15th, 5 days later, I fell asleep by the pool, and I got almost 30-degree burns, over 60% of my body. And I couldn't sit or lay down for 3 days, so that wasn't so much fun. You know, pretty dumb to do. Learned my lesson, never take the chair down to the pool again. October the 20th, we brought our cat over with us, and we lost him. Never mind, I was out for a round of golf, played 9 holes, got back to the car. Kitty was dead, swollen up the size of a bloody bag in the back of the car. And you know, learnt my lesson. Don't bring pets over to Australia, and wow, did it stink up the upholstery for a few weeks. You know, I told the wife she'd run away, but Carl, she worked this out pretty quick. That, you know, car smelled like kitty litter and kitty shit, and another lesson learned. October the 25th, you know what, that wind sucks. It really does, you know, you get it blowing through it, and it felt like a damn giant hairdryer. I just couldn't get used to it. Hot as hell. By then, the air conditioning in the house was on the blink, and it cost me $200 to get a repairman to tell me he needed to order a part. I mean, thanks, buddy. You know, you come out, I need to order a part. Why not fix it? Well, I don't have the part. $200 when he came back. And then we spent 3 nights sleeping by the pool, because the house was, you know, 35 degrees midnight, $650 house, $1,000 house, can't even sleep in it, no air conditioning. You know, I was beginning to wonder whether moving here was such a good idea after all. By November the 4th, it was 38 degrees. You know what I mean? Got the air conditioning fixed, it cost me $500, and we got the temperature down to 25 degrees, but the bloody humidity by then, my body was just sticking everywhere. And I just thought, you know, this place is really too hot. By November the 8th, I'd worked out if another wise ass cracked me, is it hot enough for you? You know, I'd kill a bugger, I really would. I thought, you know, I couldn't, car radiator that day blew up. Clothes soaking wet, and I smelled like baked cat through sitting in that car. You know, November the 10th, got in the car, had shorts on, you know, sat in leather seats, and I thought my damn backside was on fire. I'll tell you what, you know, I got out of that car, and 2 layers of skin was off my legs, and the car smelled like burnt ass cat. It was really bad that. We sold it, we did. Somebody's driving around in a Lexus with the leather seat singing. This was a bit funny, this car, you know, but I ain't going to worry about it. And I'll tell you what, November the 14th got up, and that weather report, it might as well have been a recording. It really was hot and sunny, hot and damn sunny. I thought it's been hot and sunny for the last 4 months. When's it going to be different? And doesn't it ever rain in this goddamn place? Now, water rationing. You know, they said there's water rationing. $2,000 I spent on having a garden landscape, and it's dry as a bone, couldn't even turn a hose on. No wonder you've only got stones and palms. Nothing can grow in the damn place. Well, you know, November the 30th, my birthday. Welcome to hell. Temperature got up to 31 degrees, 41 degrees, and blew the air conditioning in the car. I didn't know Neil at that time. Called a repair guy out to fix it. And the first thing he said to me, is it hot enough for you? You know, the wife had to drag me off him, and it cost me the £2 that would have been my golf fees for the following year to stop him from prosecuting me. So anyway, you know, by then I'm deciding what type of head wants to sleep in this and live in this environment. December the 1st, wake up, turn it on, first day of summer. I thought, what the hell is going on? You know? So at that point, I stopped keeping a diary. I thought, no, I'll just live here and enjoy it. So, you know, maybe I'll start January the 1st next year. So anyway,
David will be pleased to know that Wednesday 28, Thursday 27, Friday 28, well, cool. Saturday